Hey guys, Laura here, and today I'm going to be going over a foam rolling series specifically for runners. And all you'll need is a foam roller for this video. If you don't have one, I have some in the description below that I highly recommend. And I also, while you're shopping for your foam roller, I have a couple of other videos on how to help you pick out which foam roller would be right for you. When we are foam rolling, we are trying to loosen up the body, relax any adhesions or knots that are in the body. And so if we pick a foam roller that makes us clench our teeth, grimace our face, we're like, oh, like really uncomfortable through the session, that actually could be doing the opposite effects of what we want, because as we grimace, we're holding tension in our body. So although foam rolling can be uncomfortable, the kind of discomfort that we're looking for is a massage therapist that doesn't have so much of a heavy hand, if you know what I mean. So grab your foam roller and meet me on the floor so that we can go through this upper body series together. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm Laura. I'm a certified personal trainer and Pilates instructor. I post videos weekly that revolve around various wellness topics. If that sounds like something that you're interested in, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Thank you for subscribing and welcome to the family. And let's go ahead and grab our foam roller and get started. All right, so I am going to get started laying down on the foam roller on my back. My tailbone is heavy and grounded, and then I want this foam roller to be sitting right underneath the tips of my shoulder blades here. Taking your hands behind your head is going to rest gently into your hands. Your hands are not pushing your head forward. While you're here, rest your head towards the back. We're going to go into an upper back extension. And then lift and look forward like you're looking in between your knees. Rest your head to the back. And then lift the head, neck, and shoulders, look in between your knees. So as we're here, we're starting to work on upper back extension, loosening up the thoracic spine. So your spine is going to be absorbing a lot of shock from the impact of the road. So we're trying to create as much space between the vertebra, between the discs, by loosening up the ligaments, the tendons, the muscles that connect the vertebra and run along the spine. I've done about 7. I'm going to do one more, and then I'm going to start to roll out my lats. So finding my spine and kind of like this diagonal line, I'm going to brace my abdominals, so pulling my belly in, and lift the hip bones up. From here, I'm going to roll towards the tips of my shoulders and then roll towards the tip of my ribs, not on my floating ribs, just right above them, towards my shoulders and then towards my ribs. I can tell here for me today, my lats, that main muscle belly that's on my back, isn't really feeling so tight, but quite possibly around the ribs, where they hug around, or maybe it's even my serratus anterior, I can feel that that's a little bit sore. So I'll show you how to get into those. You might find that rolling out your lats might be a little bit uncomfortable, so you get to choose how much weight you're distributing into your feet, or whether you're really laying and bearing down into that foam roller. So find that Goldilocks position where you can breathe naturally. You can soften your face. I'm going to lower my tailbone down. And then here, I'm going to do some windshield wiper. So I'm going to pull my elbow down towards my hip, keeping my tailbone steady, and then come back up to the center. Other side, pull my elbow towards my hip, and then come back to the side. So what I'm doing is I'm elongating my side body lateral fascia lines. There's so much work that happens through the torso to help stabilize our torso, stabilize our spine, stabilize our pelvis. So we're just trying to wake up and lengthen all of the muscle tissue there. Loosen up whatever tight spots or adhesions there might be, knots. And once I've done a couple of those, I didn't count, but maybe it's around 8 to 10. That's what we're aiming for. Then I'm going to turn over onto my side. I'm going to do my right side first. As I go over onto my right side, I'm going to put that foam roller underneath my my arm here. So right underneath that underarm. Once again, taking my hands behind my head, I'm going to keep my knee bones stacked, and I'm going to turn so that my elbow rolls downwards towards the floor, and then I'm going to lift my elbow upwards towards the sky. So for me, because of the tightness that I have in my side body here, this is enough for me to roll out my serratus, or my lats, that are on the rib cage area here. You could, like I said, if you could keep your face soft, if it feels like it's not going to be creating any tension within your body, you could lift up and roll up and down. So I already, for me today, because I did an upper body day today, my body is not going to let me do it today, but it is an option. Like I said, step over, use your bottom leg to roll up and down. That's what you've got. I'm going to stick with the rotations that I showed you, and I'm going to go for about 10. I think I've done about 4. And as I roll forward, I can tell that I'm a little bit more sore in my pecs as well. So I know I didn't say that we needed a foam roller, or we only needed a foam roller at the beginning, but I think I also might show you one with a ball as well. So if you have a tennis ball, if you have a lacrosse ball at home, you can do this one as well. If not, totally okay as well. I'll show you how to do it using a hand weight. Awesome. Okay. Switching to the other side. So this area that is feeling particularly tight on me today, why it's so important to roll out your upper body and some of those upper body muscles that are responsible for your arm movement, shoulder movement, is because of that arm swing that really does help you as you're running. You want to make sure that those shoulder blades aren't locked, so that when your when your arms are moving, pumping, that tightness isn't going to take your arm swing across your body. It's really going to be in a front to back motion here, and that it has the range of motion to take you in that front to back motion. One of the most helpful things that my cross country coach told me was that when you get tired, you can focus on the arm swing, and your legs will follow the cadence of your arm swing. I'm going to do 3 more, and then I'm going to show you those bonus ones as well. Remember that you could step the leg over, roll up, down, if that feels comfortable for you. All right. And then, like I said, I'm going to grab my ball. All right, so I grabbed a small ball. I have what is called the yoga tune-up ball. I'll link it in the description below. And what I'm going to do is place this small ball on the floor and then lay my chest bone right on top of it. Now, instead of rolling up and down on this ball, I'm going to find the spot where I'm feeling particularly tight in my chest and take my arm and move it in an up to down snow angel fashion. That's going to help me to stretch out my pec, to roll out my pec. Another one that we're going to do after we've done a couple of these is we're going to take the arm upwards like you're Superman, like you're swimming, and you're going to pull the elbow downwards and then press the arm forward. All of these are changing the length of your pectoral muscles in the front of your chest, as the muscles have to lengthen and contract in different directions. I'm going to change it a little bit more north, but actually I'm going to show it to you with a weight. So I grabbed a 2-pound weight. The head of the weight I'm going to place in a different spot than I was working before. Now here, I might not necessarily have to put as much weight into the weight because of how sturdy it is, right? The ball, where's the ball? The ball has a little bit of squishiness to it. This hand weight is a little bit harder, so I might not have to put as much body weight into that. Judge that for yourself. And we do the same thing. I put my weight in a different spot. It's a little bit more north on my pec. than where it was before. And I'm going into those snow angels. You could also do this standing up against the wall. I didn't want to be rude and show you my butt, so I did it on the floor. But if laying down on your belly is something that's uncomfortable for you, you could do these same exercises along the corner of a wall. After about 5 to 10, find that vertical swimming position and then bend and stretch. And you would do this on the other side as well. So that's all I have for you in terms of upper body foam rolling mobility drills for runners. Start using this before your runs and maybe even on the days that you don't run, and notice how that changes your ability to have a better arm swing, how maybe you're able to hold yourself a little bit taller, how it changes how much you're able to breathe, so increasing your breath capacity. So many benefits to foam rolling your upper body. Running is not just about the legs, the torso and the upper body works just as much. Drop down any takeaways in the comments down below. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. It lets me know that you liked it and to keep creating content just like this. Also, if you're not already subscribed to my page, please subscribe to it so that you can continue to get wellness, fitness tips to help you on your fitness journey. I hope you guys have a great day. Enjoy your run, and I will catch you in my next video.